Watch for these signs that their weapon is backfiring. They become increasingly frustrated as their plans consistently fail. The lies they tell about you become so obvious that people start questioning their motives instead of yours. The allies they recruited against you begin to see through their manipulation and distance themselves. Their own reputation starts suffering as people notice how problems seem to follow them wherever they go. Opportunities they thought were guaranteed begin slipping through their fingers. Relationships they valued start deteriorating because others sense the negative energy they carry. The spiritual bullets they fired at your prosperity will redirect toward their own financial stability. The lies they spread about your character will cause people to doubt their honesty instead. The chaos they tried to create in your family will manifest in their own household. This divine justice happens because I protect my children with fierce love. When someone purchases a spiritual weapon against my beloved, they unknowingly purchase their own defeat. Their gun becomes useless while their intended target receives double blessings as compensation for the attack they endured. What they meant for evil, I am already turning into good for you. Every door they tried to close is opening wider. Every relationship they tried to poison is growing stronger. Every dream they tried to kill is coming back to life with supernatural power. Discovering that someone close to you purchased a spiritual gun aimed at your heart creates deep wounds that require divine healing. It's natural to feel shocked, hurt, and confused when someone you trusted reveals themselves as your enemy. These feelings are valid, and I want to heal them completely. Begin the healing process by releasing the burden of this betrayal to me. You don't have to carry the weight of their choices or the pain of their deception. Speak these words aloud. Father God, I give you this hurt, this confusion, and this betrayal. I refuse to let their evil intentions poison my heart with bitterness or fear. Forgiveness doesn't mean pretending their actions were acceptable or allowing them continued access to harm you. True forgiveness means refusing to let their poison continue circulating in your system. Choose to forgive for your own freedom, not for their benefit. Create healthy boundaries by limiting your exposure to this person and being cautious about what personal information you share with them. Trust is earned, and they have proven themselves untrustworthy with access to your vulnerabilities. This painful experience is actually strengthening your spiritual discernment. You're learning to recognize the difference between genuine support and manipulative concern. This wisdom will protect you from future attacks and help you build relationships with people who truly have your best interests at heart. The clarity this situation provides is a gift. Now you know exactly who stands with you and who stands against you. This knowledge allows you to invest your energy in relationships that nurture your growth, instead of those that seek to destroy it. You were targeted with this spiritual gun because your enemy recognizes something powerful within you that you may not yet fully understand. They see the special calling on your life, the unique gifts you carry, and the significant impact you're destined to make. This attack is actually confirmation of your spiritual importance. The dreams and visions that have been stirring in your heart threaten their sense of control and superiority. Your potential success challenges their narrative that good things only happen to certain people. Your spiritual growth exposes the darkness they've been hiding behind fake smiles and false friendship. Have placed specific abilities within you that are meant to help others break free from the very type of spiritual bondage this attacker represents. Your testimony of overcoming this assault will become a weapon against the enemy's kingdom and a source of hope for others under similar attack. A team of warrior angels has now been assigned to your protection, because the work you're meant to do requires divine covering. The spiritual battles ahead are preparation for the greater victories I have planned for your life. This attack marks the beginning of a new, chapter where you step fully into your purpose with the confidence of knowing I will defend you against every weapon formed against you. Your mission is too important to be stopped by anyone's spiritual gun. I am waiting for your immediate response to this divine warning because the next 24 hours are critical for your protection and breakthrough. The spiritual gun aimed at you must be neutralized now before more damage is attempted. Begin implementing the protection prayers and visualizations today, not tomorrow. Walk through your home declaring divine authority over your space. Carry your protective item and use it whenever you feel under attack. The enemy's timing is urgent, so your response must be equally swift. Show your gratitude for this life-saving revelation by supporting the messenger I used to deliver this warning to you. When you give super thanks up to $20, you create a spiritual energy exchange that keeps the channel of divine communication open for continued guidance and protection. This message found you at precisely the moment you needed it most. Trust that the same divine timing will continue working in your favor as you apply these protective measures. My angels are standing ready to execute your complete victory over this spiritual assault. The person who bought that gun may have intended your destruction, but I have turned their weapon into the very tool of your elevation. Their attack becomes your advancement, their hatred becomes your blessing, and their spiritual gun becomes their own defeat. Trust me, you are completely protected. Archangel Michael has urgent breaking news specifically for you today. Something major is about to happen that will shock everyone around you, including yourself. You've been sensing that justice is finally coming. Those restless nights, the strange dreams, and that deep gut feeling that the truth would eventually surface. These weren't just random thoughts or anxiety. The powerful guardian angel Archangel Michael has been working behind the scenes with divine forces to expose what has been hidden from your view. The people who tried to destroy your future and steal your opportunities are about to face serious consequences for their actions. Those repeated number sequences you've been seeing, 444, 323, the sudden flashes of blue light in your peripheral vision, and the protective thoughts that come from nowhere are all signs that Archangel Michael has been preparing you for this moment. This divine message reaches you at the perfect time, right before everything unfolds publicly. What seemed impossible just weeks ago is now becoming reality through divine intervention. Archangel Michael wants you to know that the cosmic wheels of justice have been turning, and what's about to happen will restore what was wrongfully taken from you. The timing of you receiving this message is no coincidence. Archangel Michael has revealed a shocking conspiracy that has been operating against your success and future security. Certain individuals in your circle have been systematically working together to block your opportunities, steal your ideas, and redirect your blessings to themselves. This isn't just bad luck or natural competition. It's been a deliberate, coordinated effort to take what rightfully belongs to you. These people appeared supportive and trustworthy. They smiled, offered encouragement, and acted like they wanted to see you succeed. But Archangel Michael sees their true intentions and the secret meetings they've had to plan your downfall. They've been sharing your private information, undermining your efforts, and positioning themselves to benefit from your struggles. Your dreams, your financial stability, your career advancement, and your personal relationships were all targets in their calculated plan. They thought they were clever, hiding their tracks and covering their intentions well enough that no earthly authority would ever discover their scheme. They believed they could get away with it because they appeared innocent on the surface. What these conspirators don't realize is that divine justice sees everything, every secret conversation, every hidden motive, every action taken against an innocent person under divine protection. Archangel Michael has been gathering evidence in the spiritual realm, and now earthly authorities are about to receive the information they need. The arrest or public exposure that's coming will shock everyone who thought they knew these people's true character. Now you need to understand how to recognize the signs of this conspiracy that has been working against you. Think back to the unusual patterns of blocked opportunities that seemed like mere bad luck at the time. Job interviews that went perfectly but resulted in unexpected rejections. Business deals that fell through at the last minute for mysterious reasons. Relationships that suddenly turned cold without clear explanation. Have you noticed how certain people always seem to know about your plans before you had a chance to act on them? How your private conversations somehow became public knowledge through channels you couldn't trace. This happened because trusted individuals were sharing your information with those working against you. Pay attention to the financial delays and obstacles that appeared out of nowhere just when you were about to make progress. Paperwork getting lost, applications being delayed, payments mysteriously held up. These weren't system errors or bureaucratic slowness. They were intentional sabotage disguised as normal inconveniences. These people positioned themselves perfectly to benefit from your struggles. When you lost an opportunity, they somehow found themselves in the right place to claim it. When your projects failed, they were ready with their own versions. They offered fake support and sympathy while secretly celebrating your setbacks behind closed doors. Your intuition tried to warn you about these people through that uncomfortable feeling you got around them, but you dismissed these warnings as paranoia or negative thinking. Archangel Michael wants you to know that your spiritual senses were absolutely correct. They were detecting the deception that your logical mind couldn't yet see. Archangel Michael serves as the angel of justice and truth in the divine realm, and he has been conducting a thorough spiritual investigation of the wrongdoing committed against you. Divine forces have been gathering evidence of every hidden action, recording every secret conversation, and documenting every deliberate act of sabotage performed by these individuals. This process took time because divine justice operates differently than earthly justice. While human authorities need physical evidence and witnesses, divine justice works through spiritual law, the universal principle that protects innocent people from deliberate harm and ensures that those who cause suffering will face appropriate consequences. The cosmic balance demands restoration when someone's rightful blessings have been stolen or blocked. Your prayers, your pure intentions, and your refusal to retaliate with similar tactics activated this divine intervention on your behalf. The spiritual realm recognized you as someone under special protection because of your character and your genuine desire to help others. Specific spiritual mechanisms have been working to expose the hidden wrongdoing. Synchronicities have been aligning to bring the right people together at the right time. Evidence has been surfacing in unexpected ways. The conspirators themselves have been making mistakes that reveal their true nature because divine pressure causes deceptive people to eventually expose themselves. Earthly authorities are now receiving the evidence they need through seemingly natural channels, whistleblowers coming forward, digital trails being discovered, financial records being audited, and testimonies from unexpected sources. What seemed like isolated incidents will soon be recognized as a coordinated pattern of deliberate harm. The shocking revelations about to come to light will surprise even those closest to the situation. The extent of the conspiracy and the calculated nature of their actions will become undeniably clear to everyone involved. Archangel Michael's protection surrounds you especially strongly during this revelation process because exposing truth often creates intense spiritual energy. You must prepare yourself emotionally for what's about to unfold. as seeing people you trusted face serious consequences can be overwhelming, even when justice is deserved. Strengthen your spiritual armor right now with this powerful prayer. Archangel Michael, I call upon your protection and guidance. Shield me with your blue light of truth as justice unfolds. Help me remain centered in love while divine justice restores what was taken. Protect my heart from bitterness and my mind from fear. Thank you for your constant watch over my life. Practice this visualization technique daily. See yourself surrounded by a brilliant blue protective shield that allows divine justice to flow around you without disturbing your inner peace. When you feel anxious about upcoming events, imagine Archangel Michael standing beside you with his sword of truth raised, ensuring that only positive outcomes reach you. Blue light protection meditation strengthens your emotional stability during dramatic times. Close your eyes and breathe in Archangel Michael's calming blue energy, feeling it fill your entire being with peace and confidence. This practice helps you maintain your spiritual center, while others face their consequences. Watch for signs that divine protection is actively working in your life. Unexpected feelings of calm during stressful moments. Helpful people appearing exactly when needed. And solutions to problems arriving through surprising channels. These indicate that Archangel Michael's intervention is operating smoothly. Remember that feeling shock or even guilt when justice unfolds is normal. Maintain your energy through this process by focusing on gratitude rather than revenge. The importance of forgiveness remains even when justice is being served. This keeps your heart pure and your spiritual connection strong.